and I want to ask you from a high school's perspective, do you think it hurts or helps?
I think it helps.
Helps?
I think it definitely helps because, to your point, you said you didn't have a lot of different opportunities. And a lot of these kids have a lot of opportunities. So they can go into a CTA field. And then there's jobs that weren't available 10 years ago, like streaming. Like, who knew you can get paid for streaming?
Videography was a small thing back in the day.
So what's available to them now, I think, kind of serves more of their purpose. These are the kids in technology on TikTok and this. And if they see, hey, I can do this same thing. So now my interest may not be plumbing.
Yeah.
My interest may not be barbering. My interest I want to learn how to do more digital technology.
And you say that. I think that's going to be a new trade.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. What I do, I think like welders, carpenters, builders.
Absolutely.
Some of these trades are going to stick around.
Right.
Some of this stuff is going to start being automated, and somebody's got to do the work behind the scenes. And
Absolutely.
that's going to be your smart coders. Mm-hmm. You're going to be your my old lady does all this shit, so I know some of the terms, but I don't know what they mean. Scribers and scripts and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But technology is going to be a lot more favorable than manual labor, I feel like, going forward.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is most challenging to be a teacher?
What's most challenging to be a teacher? That's a hard one. I think the most challenging thing for me is knowing that I'm not going to be able to touch every single kid that comes in my classroom. Or maybe I feel like that because you'll make some kind of difference, but maybe not the difference that I want to make. So I think that's the most challenging part. Because, like if you do something, you want to be successful, you want to have 100%, So
you mean to tell me in your classrooms, each kid you have an expectation for, like to do a job for them from your end to theirs, and you want to exceed this, each kid gets that same drive from you that you want to, and you don't give it to them, that's challenging.
No, I do give it to them, but they're not willing to receive it.
Right, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's the challenging part.
They don't get there, and you just kind of feel like, I just got to accept where they are.
No, I still don't accept where they are.
Still don't. I feel that,
no,
that's good.
I don't. I think that's the challenging part because sometimes, because I do have those expectations of them. And I feel like, I'm giving you every tool and resource to be successful. And that's all I want you to do is be successful. Show me that you're at least trying, and I'm going to help you out the rest of the way.
Hated me. I was one of them that you talking about stressful. Oh, yeah. I was in that sucker not doing it. I didn't.
And I would have motivated you, Tommy.
It would have helped some. But it'll help some. And back then, I was a different person, though.
Okay.
And now I care to learn.
But everybody has some type of motivation.
Yeah. Now, what do you think? Well, I ain't gonna ask that. We enough on the t-shirt. Let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
All right. I know. I appreciate you talking with me about all that.
Yeah.
I definitely got some insight for myself going forward with my daughter. Giving some more boundaries I can set, and maybe, using my AI a little more. I like that too, because I've been just using Google.
Yeah.
So these questions are not necessarily relationship based.
Okay.
These relationships comes from pretty much a male's perspective asking a woman.
Okay.
They don't have to be relationship. They don't have to be however you want to project them. Okay. First one, what are some red flags for you?
Red flags for me is someone that always calls and complains. That's a red flag because I just feel like you carry a lot of negative energy, and sometimes we tend to carry the weight of other people's burdens on our shoulders. Those are red flags. So I try to stay away from those type of people that always are complaining. Another red flag for me would be somebody that always talks about somebody else, like in a negative sense.
Yeah.
Not positive. Not like, oh girl, did you see? That's good. I'm so happy for it. Not that, but like, girl, did you see such and such? Like, yeah. That's a red flag. So I stay away from those people too. Another red flag maybe be someone that doesn't have any type of drive or ambition. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like being around those kind of people. I mean, not to say that I can't be, but it's just like, what's in it for me? Why am I around you? If you're constantly bringing me down, you have nothing positive to talk about. So those would be red flags.
All right. Do you like Mexican food?
I love it.
Okay, here's the question. This is an or. All right, one lady I had on here couldn't debate it. It is tacos or Mexican.
Mexican.
Let's take a Mexican. Okay, that was quick. You the first one to take Mexican. Hey, I'll take Mexican all day. My wife, she'll fight me for a taco.
No, I'll take Mexican.
If I come home with a taco from Taco Bell, I'm done for it. It better be a burrito. Now, however you want to preface this phrase, what does it mean to have your cake and eat it too? Because everybody has a different meaning for it, and I'm curious how many perceptions we can get of it.
Okay, that's a good one. Having my cake and eat it too means doing the job that I absolutely love and getting paid my worth for doing it.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Career based. I like that. I like that.
That would be having my cake and eat it too. So my cake is, of course, I'm getting the opportunity to do what I love, but eating it too, like I can eat off of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up. I like that one. That was a good perspective. A lot of people have been. I had one lady tell me. I mean, we saw it already. I'm just saying. But she was like, "That's not the phrase." Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was stemmed from a different term. We took it and ran with it with cake and eat it too. Mm-hmm. Apparently, it's some other. I mean, I remember what it was, but I ain't gonna remember right now.
Okay.
What are some healthy improvements men can make?
Healthy improvements men can make. Therapy.
I just started my first session today.
Really? Congratulations.
No. I ain't gonna talk about me. This you keep going.
No, I think therapy is definitely a good start. And eating more healthy. What was the question? Make sure I'm answering it right.